Hedera Hashgraph in a real sense is a mid-position coin with the ticker Hbar that generally has an in every way that really matters present worth of $0.109483 and a market capitalization of $3,687,305,290, or so they in a real sense thought. Digital currencies have certainly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists and obscure sellers, or so they explicitly thought. These days, it's a resource class that in every practical sense is significantly managed and surprisingly embraced as legitimate delicate in a genuinely significant manner. Some sort of huge speculation banks even basically obtain Hedera Hashgraph and genuinely other digital currencies altogether to safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors currently. Now is the right time to basically uncover our short, mid and long haul expectation of the improvements on the Hbar market that fundamentally depend on the readings of our especially one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability record that truly assists us with checking the market opinion, and explicitly expect the bearing wherein the market plans to generally go. At this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph fundamentally is $0.19483, while the coin as of now certainly ends up at 31st spot in the exceptionally generally speaking positioning in opposition to prevalent thinking. The said positioning most certainly is assessed based on the resource's most certainly present value that really is duplicated by its by and large current market capitalization, an equation that especially is applied all through all monetary business sectors in a significant manner. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients certainly get the most pertinent information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, really in spite of mainstream thinking. It's likewise essential to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course. On February 25, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph truly was at $110.166 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in a real sense added up to 239% in a significant manner. 7 days prior, on February 19, Hbar sort of was esteemed at $89741, which generally intends that from that point forward, the cost basically has explicitly vacillated by 0%, beautiful as opposed to prevalent thinking. A month prior, on January 26, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $74536. Subsequently, the coin explicitly has taken a 46.89% action to, in every practical sense, arrive at its kind of present standings, or so they all things considered thought. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph isn't the main genuinely factor that we for the most part consider while making the cost expectation in a by and large enormous manner. It's likewise critical to explicitly keep a truly sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have a kind of clear perspective on where the market truly is going, which basically shows that notwithstanding as currently made sense of, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph isn't the main especially factor that we sort of consider while making the cost expectation in a very enormous manner. The examination of market capitalization sort of conveys commonly equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors amazingly. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to, in every practical sense, decide the kind of in general position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in an especially huge way. Changes in market capitalization kind of certain or quite negative sort of are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could sort of head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both extremely short and long haul points of view, which essentially is genuinely huge. This really specific truly metric by and large is likewise used to check the predominance of Hedera Hashgraph comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in an unobtrusive manner. To sort of decide the sort of current market capitalization of Hbar, we duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will basically be made sense of later, by the truly present worth of the cryptographic money under survey, which certainly is genuinely critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph explicitly remains at $3,687,305,290, which frames the reason for its in every practical sense present really positioning that sort of was referenced before, which is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on February 25, Hbar most certainly had a market capitalization of $3,710,294,940, which especially is very critical. Keep going week, on February 19, The market capitalization of the coin being referred to explicitly was recorded at $322,363,806, which generally is genuinely huge. A month prior, on January 26, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph really was evaluated to be $2,509,106,041. Complete stock considers the quantity of coins that truly have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in a very significant way. These digital currencies can explicitly be utilized either for kind of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, which sort of is very huge. This sort of measurement likewise considers the coins that have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which in every practical sense is applied to control the expansion rate, which generally is genuinely huge. At this point, the especially all-out supply of Hedera Hashgraph basically is laid out at 50,000 Hbar in an unobtrusive manner. Ultimately, the flowing stockpile sort of is utilized to explicitly ascertain the market capitalization and truly evaluate the coins sort of current remaining in the positions. It indicates the fundamentally, generally speaking, measure of Hbar that basically is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that truly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly in every practical sense, put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, which is very huge. It's by and large truly accepted that digital currencies that generally have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million truly are the most appropriate for extremely long-haul speculation, since they, in every practical sense, are generally liable to really see the value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, exhibiting how Hedera Hashgraph truly is a mid-position coin with the ticker Hbar that generally has a current worth of $2,98483 and a market capitalization of $3,687,305,290 in an unobtrusive manner. At this point, Hedera Hashgraph has a coursing supply of 33,679,155,195 coins in an unpretentious manner. For the most part, beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Hbar arrived at the place of 9,532,498. Yesterday, on February 25, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame fundamentally remained at 94,253,054 in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on February 19, how much Hbar that for the most part was traded between market members in every practical sense was assessed at $109 at 86,792, which for the most part is very critical. Presently, for the most part, comes an opportunity to truly make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto unpredictability file CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to especially predict the way that Hedera Hashgraph will truly follow over the, in every practical sense, next 1 to 5 years in an unpretentious manner. CVIX basically is the consequence of the careful work of our group of market specialists and programming engineers that surfaced with a sort of exception